This is Mr. Hagen's study, Detective. Would you like me to stay?
I understand if you are not comfortable with such a scene.
Don't you worry, Detective. I've seen much.
I am thankful to have someone of your resilience by my...
I just can't believe someone could have killed him in cold.
I admire your faith in your fellow man, but you will...
Mr. Hagen does not allow any staff into the study.
And everyone was accounted for?
Everyone. It is my business to... Phone call. Yeah, yes.
Do you know what, Associate?
He didn't say. I think he was French.
And did the Major sound any different to you?
Not that I noticed. I think he was embarrassed.
Your help and discretion in this matter... Huh. Aha. Oh. Aha. Ah. Huh. Oh. Another success. Some would say a lucky guess. Huh. This will not get me. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. Magnifique. Oh. I should not be surprised by my...
Anything I can do to help? Rehana brought him some ice for his cheek.
And when was that?
When he returned from his cigar outside, he would normally smoke only in here. Lady Vanden Bosch doesn't like...
Your help and discretion in this... Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Mm-hmm.
What a revelation! Things are beginning to become... I must take a different order and method. Is there something... Come, my little Grace. I must act up. Magnifique. I cannot see the logic. This will not get me in. I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction. Things are beginning to become clear.
Anything I can do to help, Detective? As I said, Mr. Hagen did not allow...
Have the staff ever given him reason?
Nothing has ever been brought to my attention, but he...
I suppose it is not unreasonable. I would have thought with his military past he would have kept it immaculate, would not...
I haven't seen it lit since he has been with us.
Your help and discretion.
The pieces of the puzzle. Another success. Some would say a lucky guess. I must take a different... Order and method. Is there something? What a revelation!
Anything I can do to help, as you wish.
Aha. Aha. Oh. Huh. Oh. Huh.
I should not be surprised by my own. What a revelation! Magnifique.
Certainly. What do you... The male guests, I believe, he knows in a business capacity. But I'm afraid that's all I...
You are talking from personal experience?
I am head butler to the Vanden Bosch family in... There's not much I couldn't tell you. As soon as he found out...
I am sure an officer of his rank must have many.
A tale is a fitting description. Not so much a pinch of... You've lost me, detective?
I struggle to believe they were both helping her out of the kindness of their heart.
Ah. That didn't take you long to...
Your help and discretion in this...
Another success. Things are beginning to become clearer. The pieces of the puzzle are fine.
Certainly. What do you need? As you wish. The guests are waiting for you. I informed them of what has happened, but divulged.
I am most grateful. Madame Van den Bosch is here.
She's in her room with Miss Angeline. It may be better to speak with them privately tomorrow.
Oui, merci. I shall come find you again once my questioning is... I'm afraid our conversation is of a more...
So the Major was murdered?
It appears so.
You can't think that I did it, though.
I will be questioning everyone over the course of the evening, and you...
I was here in the salon, minding my own business.
Minding your business from whom?
Comtesse, what's her name, and my brother. Apart from wanting to congratulate him.
Comtesse de Vos. And they will both
If she had taken a moment to notice anything
I think that is all for now. Bonsoir, Monsieur Beckers. Merci.
Monsieur Poirot, or should it be
Detective Poirot is perfect. Merci.
Go right ahead, Detective. I took great pleasure in seeing the Major's ego as well as his face.
Well, you spoke with Mademoiselle Conrad.
And yourself? Yes.
We were the only two that you
One of the servants bought me a drink and I was telling her about the benefits of joining a union. She didn't understand...
Monsieur.
Oh, yes, it was just the two of you and the servant.
And you are sure there was no...
I'm not sure what you're getting at, Detective. You were there.
Merci, Monsieur Beck... Monsieur de Silva.
A detective comes to a party and a dead body shows up.
A man's death is not a matter to joke on.
Who said anything about a joke?
Then perhaps you can tell me what it was you saw this evening.
Following... whatever that was.
Is there anyone that can confirm?
Miss Conrad and Beckers were in there, arguing about something.
You did not speak with them until dinner was served?
I had no reason to get involved with their little spat.
Merci for your... Monsieur Demir, I am sorry your celebrations have taken a...
As am I, Detective. I hope we will be able to bring this
With your cooperation, I will...
I was here in the salon. I thought I would have a moment of peace to calm myself.
Did they inquire into the reason?
I think they both saw it as some light entertainment.
The Countess does not strike me as one to enjoy
And not so much violence, but karma for the Major, perhaps. You did not hear how he spoke to my wife.
If you would be so kind as to stay here. Countess, I am sorry our next...
It is not the first time Felix has...
The current state of tonight's celebrations is...
Well, it's at the top of mind, Detective.
Perhaps then we should proceed with my questions and you can...
It would be my pleasure, chérie. I did. I thought by staying in one place, it would be easy for...
And who else was present?
The handsome groom-to-be and his brother, although Zachariah is...
Did he say where he was?
He barely said 2 words to either of us.
Merci, Countess. If... Mademoiselle Conrad, I am sure you
I knew I had seen your face before. You were just an office...
You have a très bon memory, mademoiselle.
You can't escape the past, especially when you go into something...
That is very true, but one can learn from it and...
What would you say to an
please, mademoiselle. Catching the Major's... Now, if you would be so kind...
I arrived, unpacked my bags in my room, and made it downstairs just in time to see the Major take a right hook from Gideon.
And you were joined by Monsieur...
And Ernesto, or Monsieur de Silver, as you say. But after he ignored my attempt at pleasant...
And your conversation with Monsieur Beckers that...
You are a persistent one, aren't you? Makes sense now I know who you really are. You'll just have to wait and read about it in the paper.
You have been most helpful.
Some would say a lucky... Another success. Come, my little Grace. Things are beginning to... What a revelation! This will not get me. I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
I'm an open book. I told you already.
And you did not leave even one?
Well, I had to use the bathroom. I didn't really...
You may keep your calls of Nick.
If you don't believe me...
I think that is all. I must take a different... The pieces of the puzzle of...
Whatever you required. I know you are probably used to dealing with criminals.
I hope for your sake that you do not hide.
What is it you think I'm...
I struggle to believe you did not know of Monsieur das...
Is that what this is about? I saw him hiding in the corner, pretending to read.
Monsieur Demir invited you here to speak with him. You didn't see that as a fitting time too?
I was speaking with Jacqueline, and quite frankly...
Merci, Monsieur Becker. Can you confirm seeing Monsieur Demir in the...
Zachariah, yes. I was on my way with a bottle of...
I presume you showed him the way?
Aye, detective. I showed him to the hall bar.
Magnifique. Some would say a lucky guess. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming. Things are beginning to become clearer.
I'm an open book, Poirot. Why would I? I've got nothing to say to him.
What is yours that he could want?
Money, of course. Why do you think he has been suckling at the vodka?
Our?
My father's, Gideon's, it's all the same. When you have not been on level playing fields for years.
I am afraid I do not...
Ever playing golf, he has a full set of clubs and a caddy in the form of...
Perfectly. I think that is all.
Whatever you required. I know that I don't think, or didn't think, a great deal of him. I'm just...
The man has reached...
Someone must stand up to men like him. With a crooked...
Another rousing speech.
It's the truth. If you knew what I know... Yes, Gideon invited me. If you will recall from our previous conversation, we...
To discuss business at the celebration.
We're all here. So what better time? He thought Da Silva might even let his guard down, if he was in a more jubilant...
And what business was it?
We're trying to resolve the worker strikes. It has gone on long enough. Now... Anger, yes, but that's all. I wouldn't kill a man.
You must see why this leads me...
You can't honestly think I did it. I am a man of peace. I make changes with... I am fighting for the basic rights of our workers. Nothing more.
And where does Monsieur Gideon fit into the negotiation?
His brother? I didn't even know he had a brother until... Last I saw, he was outside having a cigar.
Oui, I spoke with him myself.
He does love a cigar. You'd have to stand out in those conditions.
Merci, Monsieur Becker.
More questions? Felix, I didn't know him that well. We spoke a hand...
But you remained polite, as any gentleman.
Of course. What is there to say? She's a remarkable woman.
It sounds as though you...
And why shouldn't I? He had approached me about doing some business together.
And you both went ahead with your...
Not so much a business venture, more security related.
Is there something you wish to remain hidden about your...
It was far from a partnership. I hired him to run security at my factory. That is correct.
And the reason for your support was always of a...
If you're trying to insinuate that I was
I meant no offense. I'm only trying to Merci.
No trouble at all. I knew of him more than actually knowing him myself. In the past, he made his...
And that was not in a...
I certainly wouldn't call trying to get Angeline to postpone. What do you mean?
I do not mean to pry, only I imagine the whole room what...
You must be mistaken. Neither my brother nor I drink. We aren't the closest, but what brothers are?
I would argue that many are.
We've lived very different lives. Our priorities are... I have lent my voice to some discussions. I have tried to facilitate...
Does that positive support include
Detective Poirot, I'm not sure what you think I...
Monsieur, a letter has been found threatening the Major of what...
You think my sending him a letter, warning him not to get involved...
At this time, it is certainly...
I have been funding the strikes, Detective. These men deserve fair treatment. The Major didn't see that. All he cared about was the money.
If you would be so kind...
I am all yours, detective. Why would I actively choose to speak?
You were quite adamant of your protection of Madame.
He was quite aware of how I felt towards him, and the lengths he has gone to.
I must admit, I would not want to be on the receiving end of your tongue.
Wise thinking, detective. I imagine she would have shed a tear for him, but she should not waste...
You don't think she would? Or you don't want her to?
I have made it quite clear what I think of that man, alive or dead. What of it?
Do you believe there was something...
As I have said, detective, I am not...
I would not even consider your name and that word in the same...
Because it is not gossip when it's the truth. Why else do you think he would stay around for so long? Yes, he was a friend and partner to the Viscount. He was a disgusting leech that was driven only by...
I can assure you not all men are concerned.
That may be, but they are few and far between.
It is not the first time I have been...
Embrace the compliment, detective. You have set yourself apart from the horrid crétin that's...
And that is what the Major was doing? Using Madame Van...
You are finally seeing the man he was. A weak and...
Merci, Comtesse.
You came to the right place. I know that he was not the good and honest man he liked to think.
In what sense?
If you spoke to him for longer than 5 minutes, you'd know. I've met people in dark alleys I trust.
And on the occasions when you did speak.
I'm sorry, Poirot. If you're looking for a deep-seated secret between me and him... That man has got some real anger issues. I get why he's frustrated. He's trying his best for the work. If you think you can use me as some sort of gossip machine, you were...
I can assure you it is not a case of gossiping. At this point...
So I would be helping you potentially solve a crime? You should have said that off the bat. To say he's smitten is an understatement.
I see. Madame does not feel the same.
Doesn't look like it. If she did, she would have said something about it. I don't know if you really would. She's got a mouth the size of Texas, except when it comes to truths about her. She wants everyone to think that she's the savior of these girls at the shelter. But there...
And what side?
One that she is keeping tucked away under her...
You have been most helpful.
I am all yours.
Countess, you gave me the impression the major...
I am sorry, detective, but I didn't... Ever the charmer, detective. I would talk more on it. It is not often I am swayed, so from day one I was wary of his intentions. And it was not long before he... If it is a tear she sheds, it should be one of joy.
I understand your feelings towards the major.
He was a bully. He took his shortcomings out on her, and she sat there and... Perhaps now she will be able to see the man he truly was.
Merci, Countess.
Is there something... Magnifique. Another success.
I'm an open book. That doesn't surprise me, and yet...
I am asking now.
I should have expected that, shouldn't I?
I would find it very helpful if you could
He went to school, got an education, and was the apple of our father. If you want to know about Gideon's part in the Union...
So, you are aware of...
Yes, well, he...
Oui, monsieur?
It'd be best to just...
I think that is all.
More question?
Mademoiselle Conrad was quick to talk of your hidden feelings towards her. Perhaps only hidden to...
What has this got to do with the Major's death? Does Cassandra know you have spoken to others? There may be some feelings there, but Madame Van den Bosch does not know of them.
Merci.
No trouble at all. How? I believe there are more important matters at hand than talking about my...
The murderer is in this house, and by holding back information that may help... Monsieur Demir, if you continue to withhold information, I can only...
I have nothing to hide. If you must know, we have not been on the... He does not see the importance of planning for the future. And as much as my parents...
He still believes that now?
I assume so. We barely talk anymore. I was hoping
If you would be so kind as to...
Some would say a lucky get. I should not be surprised by my own... What a revelation!
My time with the guests is complete.
Do you know who killed?
I am afraid it is not as simple as that. There are many steps that...
Some would say a lucky... Is there something I am not seeing? Come, my little Grace. Another success. Order and method. The pieces of the puzzle are... This will not get me in. Come, my little great. Is there... I must take a different... Come, my little Grace. I should not be surprised by my own skills of...
Entrez.
Detective, I'm sorry I did not join you.
Please, mademoiselle. There is no need.
I was with Maman in her room. She would not allow anyone to...
Most understandable.
Do you have any suspicions as to...
I'm afraid my suspicions extended while it seems as though their alibis all corroborate one another's.
I know there was some bad blood between the Major and some of the guests, but...
The Countess? She is a formidable force I would not want...
Don't be silly, Detective. She wouldn't hurt a soul. Jacqueline, I mean. I assume that's who you were talking about, Detective, after what happened.
That is a story I had...
She must have told you about the piece she was writing on us, about Gideon.
Somehow, that was the only thing she did not...
That's strange. I thought that is what she would have started the conversation with.
Do you know what this
I'm afraid not, but Felix was quite enraged. He picked up an envelope from...
And Mademoiselle Conrad?
She was equally heated in the moment. She had a few choice words for him that I would... Better, thank you, Detective. She's resting in her room. It is the...
And you, Mademoiselle?
I'm not quite sure. It is...
It is understandable. He has...
And to me, Detective, we had grown close. After Father's passing, he was always there.
You must try and...
It is easier said than done, Detective.
I have no doubt, but you can be assured...
I'm sorry, but I just can't imagine any of them committing such...
It can often be hard to look past one.
It's not that, Detective. It's just they have known each other for years.
I was under the impression the Major had merely a business...
That's true. But those invited know each other. So... I should return to my room now, Detective.
Oui, mademoiselle. I am afraid...
I am certainly glad you are here.
When and where a detective is required...
What a revelation! Things are beginning to become clearer. Things are beginning to become clear. Some would say a lucky guess.
Thank you.